Hey, this is Bethany, and today I want to do a monthly favorites video of all the things I've been using recently. Why am I using my hands this much? Who am I? All the things I've been using recently that I liked or didn't. Though I think generally almost everything I really liked. So let's just hop right into it because I haven't done a favorites video in a while and I want to avoid making this uber long. So let's go. Alright, so the first thing I have been liking this month was a Christmas present to myself. This is the Tardis Pro Palette. It's got a lot of, well, it's got similar shades but like a variety. It varies from mauve to warm tones. It's got some purpley shades in it and then it's got 4 shimmers. First off, when you open this palette, it smells like a subtle, sweet heaven. And then the mattes are amazing, and I go to matte eyeshadows the most because, you know, shimmery ones can be aging in the crease. So I just think it's better for most people to have matte eyeshadows because they're the easiest to work with without making things all messed up and crepey. Then I would just want to say the shimmers. The top 2 I've used quite a bit. This one's a little bit disappointing. This one's a little less disappointing. You just have to work with them quite a bit to get to what you want. I just expected this to be a little bit more wabam, but if you put like a matte color under it, then it's, you know, more substantial to work with. But other than that, I love all the shades in this. I love this more muted fuchsia shade here, like a pinky one, and then this more wine shade as well. So I love everything in this palette. I think it's really versatile. I took it with me on a business trip and it was all I needed to work with. So the only other complaint I have is probably just the black packaging is gonna look, I mean, it already looks like a mess, but I love it anyways, and it's great. The next thing I've been loving I got because my friend Anna lives with us now and I use some of her bathroom products because she is like the most bubbly pink in love type of person, and everything she uses smells good and looks good and is pretty and pink and whatever. But this one is awesome. So this is the Tree Hut Shea Butter Scrub in Moroccan Rose. Is it Shea Butter? No, it's Shea Sugar Scrub. So it's like a coarse sugary scrub for your body, and it smells floral and sweet like roses, but like with a little teensy bit of like citrus thrown in there. Yeah, it's got orange oil in it. So it's like all the kind of smells I would love. And it's only about $6 from Ulta. Every time I've gone back there to repurchase it, they're sold out. But it smells awesome. I love scrubbing my body down with it. And then it feels well exfoliated and a bit moisturized from all the other kind of natural oil ingredients that are in this. So I love it. It's affordable. It's great. Speaking of scrubs, another thing I've been using is the Derma Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. So I use this several times a week because it's gentle enough to use once a day. It's not a heavy scrub, but it's got, you know, light bit of exfoliant in it. And this is for days, like, you know, every so many days I might do a heavier scrub on the face, but this one I can use anyways. Like, I don't have to wait several days to use this if I just want a bit of scrubbing, but I know it's too intense if I scrubbed recently. So this scrub has things like marine algae, charcoal, green tea in it. When I use it on my face, I feel like a little bit invigorated, though part of that could be the type of menthol they have in it. They have a very small bit of it, but some hints of menthol can be good for you. I mean, in some cleansers, it makes your face feel cool, and if they have too much menthol, it can be it can be drying to your skin. But if they have like the right amount of menthol, just a very teensy bit, it can help the ingredients in the cleanser deliver into your face better. So that's what this one's all about. It just gently exfoliates, and I've really enjoyed using it because it's just not too much. It's the right amount that I could use once a day if I want to. It says this is for normal to oily skin, and I'm oily, so yay, it's for me. Alright, the next thing I've been using for, I think, 3, maybe 4 months, but I've gone through the whole bottle, and I'm gonna have to reorder it now. This is the Elin Bianco Treatment Mask. So this is for your hair, and I used this the whole winter. There's a lot of things I use to gauge whether a mask for my hair is good or not. I usually use a hair mask 1 to 2 times a week, and winter is the real test of when it's holding up for my hair because it gets really coarse on, my hair is coarse, but it gets really brittle on the ends if I'm not taking really good care of it and using a treatment mask. I've gone through lots of treatment masks and I've got several that are my favorites, but this has easily become one of my favorite treatment masks I've ever used. That's because during this winter when I used it, I could definitely feel a difference of when I went without it and tried another mask. My hair got staticky, it was harder to brush and more tangly. So using this, my hair was more consistent throughout and not dry at the end so much. Mind you, you get that little bit at the tip, but it was just nice to have a whole winter without encountering static, because at my job, I wear a winter coat quite a bit. It's cold, I work in a men's atmosphere, so wearing a winter coat honestly usually brings out the static in my hair if it's lost any little bit of its moisture integrity, and this stuff held up really well. Another thing about it is it's got a really pleasant kind of creamy scent to it. If you don't like creamy scents, you won't like that, but it's like a sweet cream, and I enjoyed that. It also lasted a long time. This container does not look that big. It's 8.45 fluid ounces, and it lasted me months, and you don't need that much at all. It tells you can put a generous, it says apply a generous amount on the back. They lying, because you don't have to. I literally go from here down with my hair, and I do like a little, just a little scoop in the palm of my hand. So this lasted a long time, and it was awesome, and I'm gonna have to repurchase it again. That's the only downside, is it's like $44, $46. They come in different sizes, but I did see they had it on sale for a while, so I might see if it goes on sale again. We'll see. But either way, I loved this. They sent me two, which the second one I'm assuming is for a giveaway. So I'm going to hold on till the end of the video and tell you all how you could win this in a giveaway. I'll probably throw in some extra little freebies there too, but if you want to be part of that giveaway, wait till the end of the video, because we're going to continue with some things. I bought the e.l.f. foundation blurring brush, and this thing was only $6. It has a cat hair on it. I actually use this to put on my foundation today, and I find this brush to be awesome. For $6, this is comparable to like a Sigma Kabuki foundation brush. From what I can tell, it looks like synthetic fibers. It does really blend out the foundation really nicely, and then you can blot it and get a nice airbrush finish. I've used it with a couple foundations so far and really liked it. It's been just as good as this one, if not better in some ways, because you got like a broader span with it. My only issue I have is because it's so dense, it does have a tendency to absorb product a little bit, just on some foundations I've found. So just a heads up on that. Other than that, it's a really good buy for $6, and I really recommend it. Alright, my last two products here are likes, and the first one I want to say is this Makeup Geek Plush Cream lipstick that I'm wearing right now. It's kind of more on that mauve end of the spectrum. It's called Old Soul, and I plan on getting through the line and testing these out more and telling you more that are my favorites. I want to do videos that are like, this looks awesome with pale skin, here we go, and it not just be Makeup Geek, it'd be like a whole variety. But this is one of my favorites, and it's really similar to a shade that they got rid of by Rimmel called Vintage Pink. It just feels so nice on the lips. It doesn't dry completely matte. As you can see, there's a bit of a shine to it, which makes it move around a little bit better. Like, I haven't had a lot of cracking with this. So yeah, it looks beautiful. I do have to reapply throughout the day. Mind you, I do with all lipsticks. Like, I really think this is comparable to what I think NYX was going for with their lingerie lipsticks, but unfortunately semi-failed. Like, those have a beautiful finish. Theirs are like demi-matte. They have a more matte version of these Plush ones too. I just think these are similar to the NYX lingerie, but better. They hold up better. They feel better. And I did love all the colors from the NYX lingerie, but they ended up being a bit of a fail because they crackle across the lips. So I think it's really beautiful, and you should check these out. All right, and then my last favorite took me so long to buy, and it's gonna save me a ton of money and a ton of energy on false eyelashes. So this is a House of Lashes Lash Story, and you're like, what is that? Or some of you may already know, and you think I'm late to the party. So it kind of looks like a book, like it's got a spine here. It's got this pale pink iridescent, and then it's got the silver writing on it. You open it up, and it holds your previously used eyelashes. So this keeps me from leaving them around the house looking like spiders, or, you know, I set them on a surface and then my cat gets them. I'm tired of my lashes going to waste because, you know, it's not that cheap to repurchase them all the time. Mind you, it depends on what lashes you're buying, but still, I would like to buy a mixture of drugstore and some high-end lashes and not lose them. I want to be able to reuse them. So this Lash Story gives me a place to do that for some of my favorite ones. I feel so much like a princess having this because I'm like, I can remove them and place you here and use you later, and that's a good thing. So I'm not wasting money, and it's just awesome. Mind you, this was $20, so that feels a little bit steep for an empty container that holds your lashes. I would actually like to make something like this once I find a good way to do it and show you all how to make your own lash story. And once I do, I will share it with you all. But yeah, those are all my favorites for January, and some of them span beyond being just used in January quite a bit. So since it's the end of the video, as promised, let's do a giveaway on this. I'll actually throw in some extra freebies for whoever wins as well. And this can be international giveaway, I don't care. So to win this, you have to 1, be subscribed to me, and then 2, leave a comment on this video letting me know your opinion about anything I talked about in this video. Or if you don't have an opinion about any of those products, you've never used them, then tell me what your biggest hair struggle is. Do you have similar hair to me? Is yours coarse? Is it brittle? Is it thin? Another thing about this that was cool is that it's a really lightweight formula, so it didn't weigh down my hair. I'm really not trying to sell this or anything. I'm like, that was cool. Like, where am I going with this? But yeah, so just leave a comment below, anything relevant to the products I talked about in this video, or tell me about your hair struggle, some stuff you'd like to know about to help your hair, because I would like to do hair videos in the future and not be just limited to makeup videos. So leave a comment. And of course, be subscribed. So yeah, those are all my favorite products for January. Hopefully you saw some new and interesting things there. It's been a while since I was able to splurge on a palette for myself, and I'm just really relieved that this ended up being a good one, because the Nikki Tutorials one was pretty underwhelming. So I hope you guys will enjoy a lot of these things if you end up trying them out, or if you have before. So yeah, as always, thank you all for watching my videos. If you want to be alerted to when I upload, please click the little bell by the subscribe button if you're subscribed, and be like, yeah, I want to hear about it. Otherwise, I just want to thank you all again, and I will see you next time. Bye.